Hello students, welcome to the online session. I hope all of you all are ready. So we will start the session now. I hope you all can see the screen and hear me clearly. So most of you all are new to me because I think this is the first time we are having the grade 7 and 8 seminars. We were having grade 9, 10, 11 seminars for a long time, and due to the request of many students and many parents, we hope of having this free grade 8 seminar. So I warmly welcome all of you all to this grade 8 seminar. If you all are from other grades, you all can leave, or else if you want to stay and listen, no problem. It's your wish, you can stay and listen. Okay, then we will start the session. So before going to the session, I would like you all to tell you all that better to go to a place where there is more connection, because if you go to a place where there is more connection without any interruption, you will be able to hear and see the full session, because my session is with a lot of animations, videos, and a lot of explanation. So you have to hear it clearly and see it clearly. Okay, my sound system, everything is complete. So if there is any problem with your mic or your speaker or your connection, you may hear it may get stuck in the middle. Okay, with that said, we will move to our first session. So our Institute Science Academy, we warmly welcome you to the online science seminar. So today we are going to speak about the important section in your grade 8 lesson. So before going directly into the lesson, we will discuss few common things about science, because we know that most of the students are finding it very difficult to understand science. When I ask most of the students, they are saying science is very hard, science is boring, like that they are saying many things. I hope you all can hear me clearly. Okay. So before just jumping into the lesson, okay, today's session is going to be totally different. You might have gone to many science classes or many other classes, but my class, it's totally different. So you can see that today itself. So before going into the session, now if I ask you, what is science? How will you answer? If I ask you, what is science? What is going to be your answer? Yeah, there are many students, but I will give the chance to unmute. So if you like, you can give your definition for science. Why all are silent? No problem. Because science, okay, it's a big field. Okay, it's a large study. The study of anything related to the human, the metaphysics, and the elements. All those things are known as science. But when you look at our government syllabus, we all are doing our local Sri Lankan GCE syllabus. So your main target for y'all is
the matter of learning about creatures.
Yes, very good. Okay, you learn about creatures and also the elements through which the creatures are being created. That also we are learning. Okay, so science is a very big one. If you want to learn science, there are many branches, hundreds of branches in science. But when we take our local syllabus, we have few branches. Okay, what are the branches of science? If they ask like this, there are many branches: astrology, zoology, botany, like that, many things. Even learning about insects, that is a separate science. Learning about the flowers, that's a separate science. Learning about the human body, you all know the doctors, we learn about the human body. So that is very, very big branches. But in our local syllabus, 3 main things are there. I hope you all know that. Can you all tell me what are the 3 main branches of our local syllabus which we have to learn properly inside?
Biology,
Psychology, biology, physics,
biology, chemistry, physics.
chemistry.
Very good. Very good. Most of you all are answering. Very good. Okay. On and off, I will give the chance to unmute and speak. Normally, if it is a free seminar, many students come. So therefore, we don't give the chance to unmute. But today, I will give the chance to unmute in the needed places. Okay. The ones who like to answer, you all can answer. No problem. Yeah. Very good. Most of the students said we have 3 main branches. Okay. One is biology. The other one is chemistry. The other one is physics. Okay, biology, chemistry, physics, it's very, very important. When you go to your grade 10 and 11 syllabus, when you go to your grade 10 and 11 syllabus, now why are we studying all this? To pass our O-level exam, no? So the main target for our O-level exam is grade 10 and grade 11. When you go to grade 10 and 11 only, your teachers will specify, this is biology, this is chemistry, this is physics. Like that, they will separate. Even in the textbook, they have separated and given. But in grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, until grade 9, you all are learning everything together. Normally, I tell the students, you all are learning like the acharu. All of you all know acharu, no? You all are putting every fruits together and mixing and making acharu. Like that, they have put biology, they have put chemistry, they have put physics, everything and mixed and given you the lesson. Sometimes this is hard for the students. Okay, because you all are small children. No, sometimes it's hard. For the grade 10 and 11, no problem. But for you all, it is hard. So when I am teaching, I will specify, today we are going to learn chemistry. Today we are going to learn physics. Today we are going to learn biology. Like that, I will specify you and tell. Okay, then only you will clearly understand. Okay, so if you want to maintain a book for biology separately, chemistry separately, physics separately, it's very nice. Okay, anyways, then we'll move to today's session. Today, I am going to, in this seminar, this is a free seminar, anyone can join. If your school friends are not there, you can send the link to them. They also can join, because the more you share your knowledge, the more you will get knowledge. Okay, so you all can share this link to your friends. So today's session is related to biology. Okay, then we are asking, no, most of the students, we are talking about biology. What is this biology? If you look at biology, it is one branch of science. Then what are we mainly speaking in biology? Yes, anyone knows what we are mainly speaking in biology?
Human body.
Human body.
Okay. There are many answers. Yes, one part of biology is human body. But full biology is not only human body. We are learning about the plants. We are learning about the other animals. We are learning about the ecosystem. Lot of things are there. So if we are giving a definition for biology, bio means, I will break the word into 2. Bio means life. Logy means study. So biology means the study of life and the life related things. It is the study of the life and life related things. For example, in biology, we are talking about water. Water is not a living thing, no? Then why are we talking about water? We are talking about water because water is important for all the living things. In biology, we are talking about air. Air is not a living thing. But why do we speak about air in biology? Because air is needed by all the living things. So living things and the things needed by these living things. Okay, living organisms. Under that, we have plants, animals, microorganisms, bacteria, lot of things we will learn. Nice. Science, biology is the most interesting lesson in the whole world. Okay, it's very nice. But the problem is sometimes some teachers are not teaching it properly, and especially during these online classes. I don't know, some students are complaining in the school, they are just showing the notes and reading. We can't understand. Do you all agree with that? Are they doing like that? I don't know. Some schools, they are doing like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what has happened? Yeah. many schools, many complaints I got, no problem. So what has happened, the students, they hate biology. They think it is the most boring lesson. No, I will tell you, as a doctor, I know a lot of things about science, lot of things about biology. It's the most interesting subject in the world. Okay, so anyways, so you all know what is biology. So if you know biology only, okay, you can go, you can learn a lot of things about it. Okay, so today we will be learning about the few organs and the organ systems related to that and the processes. Okay, so we know this, no, cells, they join together to form tissues, tissues join together to form organ, and organ joins together to form organ system. This you have studied in your grade 7. I don't know whether you all can remember, because when you were doing grade 7, we were having the corona problem, no? So most of the grade 8 students are saying that they don't know anything from grade 7. Grade 7 students are saying they don't know any grade 6. Even the grade O-level students are now, they are saying, sir, during the corona in schools, the lessons didn't happen properly, so we can't understand. Okay, so what to do? Now we have a new method of learning, online learning. So you all have to adjust to that, adapt to that. You can't wait until school starts, because now again, you know, about Sri Lanka, what is happening, no? What is the special new variant of the coronavirus currently in Sri Lanka? Delta variant is there, no? Delta variant is there. So we don't know when all these things will be back to normal. I don't know when we will be going to school. You all like to go to school, no? Now all the students are saying, we are bored to stay home. We want to go to school, want to go to school. Before they were saying, Apo, we want to stay at home. We want holiday. We want holiday. Now all are crying, want to go to school, want to go to school. Anyways, no problem. We don't know when the school will start because of this corona problem and all this problem. We have to be very careful now. So you have to study online. Some students, they say, Ayo, we can't understand online. No. You can't be like that. If it is life, you have to change. You have to adapt to new systems. Okay. Now see, now I'm in Colombo. Okay, I'm teaching in Colombo. Before, if I ask from your students, from Jaffna, some students are there. From Vaunia, some students are there. From Kandy, students are there. From Mavanella, some students are there. From Eastern, from Kalmune, from Sammanturai, from Gaul, from Hambantota, from Colombo, Dehiwala, everywhere students are there. Before online, if I am in Colombo, only Colombo students can come. But now it is a very good opportunity for the students who are out of Colombo to learn from the very, very good teachers who are located in Colombo. Okay, so hereafter, take this online as a benefit and study. I will tell you some methods. Okay. Now today in that, in my message itself, I told I will be teaching a main lesson, and I will also be giving little bit of counseling about online classes, because all the teachers are teaching, but they are not teaching the students how to learn online. What are the things we have to do to make our online studies interesting? Okay, so just tell me how many parents are also listening. Just raise the hand. You have an option. Okay, in Zoom there is an option. You can raise the hand. How many parents are listening to this? With your parents also listening, either mother or father listening. Just raise the hand and show how many mothers and fathers will see are interested. Both are waiting. Some are saying both are waiting. Very good. Okay, around 100 students have raised the hand. Okay, around 280 students are there. 100 parents are listening. Other 180 parents are sleeping. I don't know. Maybe they are doing their works and all. But parents also can sit for this, because I will be telling certain things which will be important for the parents also. So if your parents are out, tell them at least for 10 to 15 minutes, come and sit. Tell them to come, them also to come to class and sit. Okay, I am giving now one session for the students and the parents. Okay, so call your parents also and sit them in front of the laptop or phone. Okay, so when we are talking about biology, we are talking about life. So when we are talking about life, how is your life these days? Am I correct? Is this picture correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only one part is missing, no? The eating part. Students are eating, then sleeping, then when online classes come, they are doing online classes. So like that, the time is going. So if I ask you a real question, are you happy with this online life? Most of you all will say, no, I know.
No.
Happy?
Yes.
No, no.
Sir, I am memorizing.
Some are happy. Okay, some are unhappy, some are happy. No problem. Majority are unhappy. Okay, I will tell some tips to make your online life happy. That means the online studies. Now everything is online. No, sometimes father is also in the house, online working. Children also in the house, online studying. Mother is also at home now, online cooking. No, looking from ape amma, madrasa mayal, and cooking one things and giving. No, now everyone they are saying life is like that. All the life is online and boring. Okay, I will tell some methods for the students, especially for the students. Even the fathers and mothers can follow this. Due to this online, what is happening? We are getting addicted to phone more and more. Therefore, we are getting late to sleep. Okay, that is the biggest problem these days. Okay, one by one I will come. Okay, one by one I will come. So if you want to make your online life or the normal life interesting, first you have to put a plan. Okay, a famous person, he said, by failing to plan, you're planning to fail. Does anyone like to fail your exam? No. But we all are planning to fail. Why? Because we are failing to plan. If you don't put a plan, you're getting ready to fail. That means you're getting ready to get low marks. Okay, so understood. So the first thing you have to do after my lectures today, after my classes, because I'm a doctor, I think most of you all know, no? I'm a Unani medical doctor. Okay, undergraduate in my final years. So I know a lot of counseling. I will first give the counseling and then only teach the lesson. Or else everywhere you are learning. Like a robot, you are memorizing. No use. Okay, so I will give you some life lessons and then we'll go to our normal science lesson. So first you have to put a plan. Morning, what time I am going to wake up? After waking up, what I am going to do? What is the first lesson? Now I am not telling the school timetable. School, they have already given a timetable. No, your study plan from evening 3 to 4, what lesson you are going to study. Then 3 to 3:30, a break. After that, 4:30 to 5:30, again studying. Then reciting. Then praying. Like that, you have to put your own plan. Okay, in future I will have some online exams. In that online exam, I will tell you to send a picture of your plan. My grade 9 students, 10 students, they are nicely doing, putting a plan and they are doing, and now they like the online classes. They are waiting for my online class. Okay, anyways, so every day you have to put a plan and write the plan in a paper and paste it in your wall. Then only everyone can see. Then only mother won't disturb you. Mother knows 7 to 9 o'clock he has online classes. Then 9 to 10 o'clock he will study. 10 to 11 o'clock he will sleep. Like that, mother will also know if you write a plan and keep. So you all are grade 8 students, no, not grade 5, not grade 4. Like Baba, your mother has to put a plan and give. Your mother has to feed. Now also some students, mother is only feeding, I know. But what now this plan and all, you have to do it. And every day at night, once you complete the plan, you have to put a tick. Okay, you have to put a tick. If my work is complete, if you have studied maths, put a tick. If you didn't study maths, put a cross. And after that, so every night you have to check your progress. Every day you have to put a new plan. Every night you have to check the plan. And you can do some rewarding and punishing yourself according to the progress. Okay, if you have done the full day's work completely, you can say, then today I can play half an hour games, or 1 hour I can play games. If you don't do any work, you can't play games. Like that, you can punish yourself. Okay, small punishments, not big punishments. Going and waiting in the sun. Okay, not like that. Small punishment. Because our brain is like that. Today you will be learning about the brain. Shall I show you a real video of the brain? I will show you. Don't worry. I have cut a brain and I will show that. Okay. So our brain is like that. If we are getting rewarded, we will work. If we are getting punished, we will get scared and we will do the work. Or else if no one is checking, your mother is also not scolding, father is also not scolding. They are saying, no problem, if you want, you study, you will nicely play the fool and wait, no? Okay, the parents who are listening to this, please, if your children do something good, okay, if they do something good, reward them, give some small gift, or take them out and go, or like now you can't take them out, but you can give something. Okay, if they don't do it, okay, little bit be strict, because now itself you have to train your students, your children, to target their O level. Okay, because their first barrier in life is their O level. Now is the training period. Because I'll tell you, the parents who are listening to my lectures now, students will listen to you until grade 10. After grade 10, you ask any person, after grade 10, the students won't that much listen to the parents, because they will try everything in their own method. So if you want to correct them in grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, and finally grade 8, grade 9. After that, it will be very hard to correct them. So if you show them good habits now, later in grade 10 and 11, automatically they will do all those things. So parent support is very, very important. So we'll go to the next one. The other one is organized desk. Okay, some people have a very, very untidy desk. You don't like to study in untidy desks. But if you have a very nice and tidy desk, all the books are arranged. Maths books together, science books in one box, history books or civics books in another box. Like that, if you arrange and keep, you will like to study. If it is messy and if all the books are here, scattered here and there, you won't like to study. So this is the second thing. First one, plan. Second one, your study table. Okay, the parents, if you can arrange a small study table to each children, okay, don't let them share the study table. They will fight. Brother will say, my match book is not there. He took my pencil is not there. My eraser is not there. Always you all are fighting. No, like that. So each and every one, if you have 3 brothers in the home, at least 3 small desks for you to study with the books, with your pencils. Okay, like that you have to arrange and keep. All these are psychology. If your study area is good, you will study well. Okay, that is a psychologically proven theory. 90% of the successful people, they have everything in a arranged order. Okay, everything in a arranged order. Okay, then we'll go to the third one, most important one. Nowadays, because everything is happening online, even the parents, even the children, mother, father, everyone, they are waking up late. That is a very, very dangerous problem for the brain. Okay, so try to wake up as much as early as possible. So to wake up early, what should you do? You have to sleep early in the night. Nowadays, due to online, sleeping at 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, some families are sleeping 1 o'clock, nicely talking in the night and waiting. So as much as possible, try to sleep early and wake up early and pray and do some meditation, do some exercise. Some students are not even brushing the teeth. Do you all agree with me? Okay, even the parents are like that. Father, if he's going to office, he will brush the teeth. If he's not going to office, don't brush the teeth. Students, if they are going to school, they are brushing the teeth. If they are not going to school, they are not brushing the teeth. Okay, don't every day brush your teeth, because brush your teeth, wash your face, it will give you energy. Morning when you wake up, when you do that, you will get an energy. After that, eat a healthy breakfast. Nowadays, what is happening? Everyone eating bunnies, and now the students have become like bunnies these days. Staying at home, no physical activities, eating the bun and burger bun and submarine bun and pizza and all those, and they have become like buns. Okay, so eat some healthy foods. Okay, you can have now in Sri Lanka, we have a lot of healthy food, no green, gram, kadala. You don't need to buy, you can make in the house and eat. Nowadays, parents or mothers are also lazy, sleeping late and waking up early, easy to buy the bun and give. Okay, so the parents who are listening, give a healthy food for the students. Because why I'm telling all this, in the morning you have to do a little bit of exercise, and then the students, parents should guide the students. Okay, some have sent the timetable to my phone. Very nice, very nice. Some students are doing it very well. What's the name of the student? Rushda Farooq. Okay, very good. No problem. To my phone, they have sent it. Okay, so why I am telling, parents, listen to this carefully. Why I am telling this? Because psychology, they say, if your morning is best, your day will be best. If your morning is upset, your full day will be upset. Now see, sometimes when you wake up at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, what will happen? Ayyo, today I woke up late, alatti, charter. In Sinhala, they say, no, ayyo, today is charter. Tamil speaking students, they say, ayyo, alatti aigida today, full day alatti. Why? Because your morning is not good. So there are a lot of hundreds of books written in this topic, that if you do well in the morning, your day will be very useful. Okay, so if you want your online life to be useful, online life to be attractive, interesting, you have to make your life interesting. You have to make your day interesting by doing these morning routines. And the fourth and final one, you have to get help from the family members. Okay, because everyone are facing problem these days, because students are not going to school. Okay, students are not going to the school. The teachers' guidance is not there. Online teachers don't guide, no, they just teach and go, because teachers are also stuck. Okay, some teachers, they don't know how to make PowerPoint presentation. Some teachers, they don't know how to manage the Zoom. So because of that, they are facing problem. Because of that teachers problem, students are facing problem. So nowadays students are more at home. Therefore the parents, please give some special time to your children. If you give time to your child when they are small, they will give you time when they are big. Remember that, it's like a theory, it's a law. If you give proper time to your children now, when you become old, parents especially, I'm telling you, when you become old, they will give time to you. Okay, not only money. Most people are thinking I am giving the students the money, that's enough. No, not only the money, not only the fees, not only food, not only clothing, you have to give them companionship. These days the students are, they don't meet their friends, they don't speak with their friends properly, they don't do physical activities, so they are depressed. Okay, they are depressed. So parents only at home, father, I am telling, especially the father, at least half an hour play with your children. Now grade 8, now grade 7, grade 8 students, play with them at inside the home. Now you all can't go to the park and all. No, play at home with your children. Then only they will get motivated, and then only they will listen to your advice. Okay, so these days it's very, very important. Parents, you have to guide your children. Every day check your progress. What are the online classes you had? Did you do? What did the teacher teach? Because some teachers are cheating these days. They are just coming online, showing 1 or 2 photos, 1 or 2 videos, and they are just going. Mothers, fathers, please check your students' progress online, whether the teacher is teaching properly and whether the students have learned properly. Some students are getting headache when they are in online classes. How many of you all are getting headache when you are in online classes? Raise the hand and show. See, around 50 students have raised the hand. Many are getting headache. The parents should check this. Student won't come and tell the parents, I am having headache and all. Parents have to check. Then for their laptop screen, if there is a protector, you have to put the protector. You have to do some help to them. Okay, Hari. So I hope this is enough. I want to say more, but I will get late to teach the lesson. So I think this is good, because more in all the classes you get the lesson, but you don't get this counseling. Okay, so I know what you need, what the students need these days. They need counseling. So I hope it is clear. So parents also, please support the students. So I will give some few things what you have to do when you are in online class and what you should not do. First one is you have to have an arranged desk. Okay, you can't just be sleeping in the bed and listening to the lectures. How many of you all are in the bed now, sleeping and listening to the online classes? Just tell me. Today first day now. How many of you all are sleeping and listening? Only few students. Very good. I am happy. Okay. So most of the time, okay, now you all be ashamed to raise the hand, but most of the time in the bed, mother with the tea itself, she will bring the phone and give, listen to the online lecture. That's all not good. Sit properly in a studying table and listen and arrange the table. Okay, keep only the needed books. If you are doing science, keep only the science book. Some students, they put all the books and like acharu, then they can't study, they can't concentrate. Okay, have all the stationery in one place. The pencil, eraser, pen, or else your brother will say, he took the pencil, where is the eraser? Under the bed, where is the ruler? In the garden. Like that, searching, it will be a big problem. So try to arrange everything and keep the device at hand length. Okay, don't always keep the phone in the hand and listen to online classes. Keep it in a stand. Okay, you don't even need to buy a stand. Nowadays in YouTube, you can see how to make on stand with few things. 2 or 3 pencils joined together, you can make a phone holder, phone stand. So keep your phone, if you are using the phone, you keep your phone stand. If you are using laptop, no problem, keep a distance and study. Okay, and have a bottle of water, because these days you all are not going to school now, you all are not drinking water also. So always when you are doing online classes, drink little bit of water and study. And this one, if you have headache or if you are having feeling sleepy, you can drink little bit plain tea or coffee. Not always, just, or else a natural drink. That is also okay. Okay, always when doing online class, you have something to drink. Okay, and the other things you should not do. You should not be in the bed or sofa sleeping and listening to online classes. When you sit and listen, you will understand more than sleeping. Okay, whatever I am saying, it's scientifically proved things. Okay, so don't keep the phone in the hand. The ones especially who are using the phone, keep it in a stand little bit far away from you, because more than your studies, your health is important, your eyesight is important. Nowadays, the new generation, the eyesight is being spoiled due to too much of using phone. Now what to do? You can't help. You have to know. You have to use the phone for online classes. But when using it, keep it a distance and stay away from other disturbance. If you have small ones in your house, okay, when you're doing online classes, tell your mothers, don't send them into the room and pull the phone and pull the pencil. They do like that, no? Sometimes when I give permission to unmute, the small Malli is unmuting and singing songs. That day in our class, one girl have gone to the washroom and phone was there, online classes. The small sister has come and he's singing songs. We are also nicely listening to it and waiting. So like that things happen. So be away from disturbance. And if you're really tired, online classes, if you're really tired, inform the online teacher and take a rest, because you should not stress too much at a time. Okay, excuse from the teacher and take a rest, because your health is very, very important. So don't ruin your health, don't ruin your eyesight. Okay, so if you want, take a screenshot and keep. This will be very helpful, not only for science classes. This I am not telling only for my classes, for all the classes. These tips will be helpful. Okay, take a screenshot and keep. Share this to your friends who have not come to the classes. I hope it will be beneficial. Okay, then are you all ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Can't hear you all.
Yes, sir.
Are you all ready to study?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well? Okay. Very good. Okay, very good.
Sir.
Hari, very good. So I motivate you all. Okay, I always motivate the students, study well and reach your goals. Many wants to become doctor, engineer. The ones who want to become doctor, today I will tell you a lot of things. Okay, because I am a doctor, I can guide you all. Okay, I will tell you a lot of things. Okay, so go to work towards your goal. Okay, today we'll go to our unit 9. Okay, today we'll go to our unit 9. So before starting that, we know that in a human or whatever, everything is made out of cells, all the living things. Okay, now we are coming to the lesson. Okay, be ready. We are going to start unit 9. Okay, today we are mainly starting the nervous system. We will come to that one by one. Okay, many cells. Okay, many cells gather to form a blank. Fill in the blanks. How many of you all know what is coming? Many cells join together to form
Tissue.
Tissue is the answer. Many cells join together to form tissues. Very good. So many tissues join or combine to form organs. Okay, many tissues form organs. Likewise, many organs join together to form an organ system. And many organ systems, okay, they join together, they combine together, they work together to form one individual or one organism. Look at your body. You're one full organism. You are made out of many organ systems. So we will come one by one. This one you have learned in grade 7. Cells, tissue, organ system, organism, you have learned in grade 7. Today we will go a little bit deep about it. Okay, so if you zoom your body, now you can't zoom it, but in real life, if you can zoom and see inside your full organism, there are many organ systems. Okay, system, remember your digestive system. I will come one by one. Each and every systems are made up of many organs. And I will show today one special, the most important organ of your body. Today I will show the real video of a cut organ of that. And when you cut the organs, you have a lot of tissues. When you keep the tissue inside a microscope and see, you can see many cells. That means tissues are made out of cells. Now you all have, in small days, you have played no building blocks, the Lego. So each and every piece of the Lego, it's like the cell. When you join the cells, it forms tissue. When you join the tissues, it forms organs. When you join the organ, it forms organ system, and when you combine all the organ system, it forms a organism. I hope it is 100% clear. This is a revision of your grade 7. Okay, so today we are going to speak about the organ systems. Okay, we are going to mainly speak about the organ systems, and in that organ system, in your syllabus they have given grade 8 syllabus, excretory system and the nervous system. Excretory system in our theory classes we have already completed it, so that's why I selected nervous system as today's seminar topic. Okay, so when you look at the nervous system, when you look at the systems, okay, when you look at the systems, you have lot of systems. Circulatory system. What is the circulatory system doing? At last I will tell you. Okay, respiratory system, it's doing the respiration. Digestive system, every day it is working. No, you are eating the food, your food is being digested. So that is the digestive system. And the next one is urinary system. Our kidney, we are passing urine after drinking. Okay, that is the urinary system. Then our nervous system, most important one, our brain. You are looking at my presentation, no? Your eyes are looking, your eyes is connected to your brain. Your ears are listening, your ear is connected to your brain. Your hands are working, you're holding your phone, you're holding the laptop. Okay, all those are connected to the nervous system. Whatever you study, whatever you memorize, everything is being stored in your brain. So the most important system out of all this is your nervous system. Okay, today we will be learning about the nervous system. And then we have the muscle system and the skeletal system. We are walking, we are moving, we are standing straight because of our muscle system and our skeletal system. Like that in your all, now you think like this, your O-level target. In your full O-level syllabus, one by one, you will learn and you will complete everything when you come to O-level. In the O-level question, they will ask everything. Okay, they will ask everything. Okay, my screen, everything is clear. Please go to a place where you have more and more connection, then only clearly everything. Now I have made so much colorful, nice presentation. Okay, you will be able to, can you hear? Yeah, others can hear. Some 1 or 2 students are saying they can't hear anything. I don't know, maybe your connection problem, they can't see. Okay, nicely now we are using the other phone and listening and hearing. Okay, everyone can hear very well. Okay, so please check your connections, because these days in Sri Lanka it's little bit raining also now in certain places, so there might be connection fluctuation in your area. Please check your connections. Okay, so today we are going to the nervous system. So before going to the nervous system, now what can you see in the screen? You can see a cricketer playing cricket. Can you see the video? Yeah. So when the ball is coming in different location, his batting method is different. Especially the boys will understand. Okay. So when the ball is coming, his eye is seeing the ball, and then his message is going to the hand, and from the hand he's using the bat and hitting the ball. So here what is happening? From your eye, it's the message is going to the brain. So we'll read and see what they are saying. We know that the cricketer coordinates many organs in the body or the body parts to hit the ball in a proper way. Okay. He is properly coordinating his eyes, his hands, his muscles, and only hitting it. Okay. So what is happening inside? Okay. Mainly he coordinates his eyes. From the eye only he is seeing. Okay. Now if the ball is coming and his eyes is seeing, and if he's running away from the ball, that is not the proper method. No, if you have a bat, you will hit the ball. So his hands, his legs, now see, even his legs are adjusting. His hands and his neck, everything are properly adjusting, and then he's hitting the ball. I think all of you all have played cricket, no? Even the girls, you all have played cricket, no? When playing cricket, according to the ball, okay? According to the ball coming, you all are coordinating and hitting it. So if these organs do not coordinate in a proper manner, his hit will not be successful. If your eyes is seeing everything late, if your hands are not working. Have you all seen paralyzed patients? I think you all have seen, no? People sometimes in our hospital, there are some patients, they can't move the hands. If the cricket ball is coming towards them, what will they do? They will just wait. They can't do anything. Paralyzed patients, coma patients. Have you all heard? You all have heard, no? So those people, they can't coordinate. So inside our body, there are wires. Like in our house, there are wires to carry the current inside our body to carry our messages, to understand what we are learning. For all these, the wires and the main connections are there. Okay, so that only we are going to study today. So seeing the ball, okay, he's seeing the ball, that is by the sensory organ. So it's a sense. Proper coordination among the organs. Once he sees, his leg, his hand, his neck, everything will coordinate, and then he will hit the ball. Okay, and that is the response. Okay, so here there are some new words. Okay, and I think you all can see a red color mark in the screen. Okay, so this receptor, what is this receptor? The organ, listen carefully, the organ which receives the message. In this situation, it's the eye. If someone is calling your name, what is the receptor? Your ears. If your mother is cooking a very tasty food, nice biryani, the smell is coming. What is the receptor? Your nose. You're taking that biryani and nicely eating the biryani. What is your receptor? Your tongue. Your brother is taking a small pin and pricking you. What is your receptor? Your skin. Can you understand? The sensory organs are the receptors. Now tell me, how many sensory organs are there in the human body?
5.
5.
5 organs.
Very good. Very good. 5 sensory organs are there. So those are the receptors. Those are the receptors. Then after seeing, you will do a reaction, no? If a ball is coming towards you, if it's a tennis ball, you will catch it. If it's a very big yakada ball, steel ball, metal ball, you will run away from that, no? If a tree is if you can see a tree is falling towards you, what will you do? You will try to catch this tree like Superman. No, you will run away. So according to the message which is coming, you will do a reaction. So now in the first situation, the cricketer situation, he's seeing the ball, that is the receptor, and finally he's hitting the ball, that is the reaction. Okay, so always there is a reaction for each and every okay, the proper word is stimuli. That's not in your syllabus, so don't worry. You can give this word. Yes, 1 minute. Sense. For every sense, there is a reaction. There is another proper word for this sense. In grade 10 and 11, you will learn that. For now, you don't need. Okay, for each and every sense, there is a reaction. Okay, there is a reaction. The reaction will differ. For example, many changes occur within the internal body of the human as well as in his surrounding. Inside our body also many changes are occurring. Outside our body also many changes are occurring. The body should react to these changes, no? If someone is coming and pricking you from the pin, you have to jump, no? You have to shout. Or else if you just wait like a robot, they will think, oh, he's dead. Okay? If someone tickles you, you will laugh. So those are the reactions. To react, there should be a very good interaction between the receptor. Okay, always I told you receptors are the sensory organs. Sure question. Okay, for your exam, name 5 receptors. Then you can name eye, ear, nose, tongue, skin. The sensory organs. Very simple. And the effectors. The effectors are the organs or the muscles or the glands which show a reaction. Okay, now I will give some examples. Okay, this process is known as coordination. So you will understand. Okay, now we'll see, you know all the sense organs, no? No problem with the sense organs. All of you all know the sense organs. Okay, now we'll go to different situations. Okay, sense. Actually, the best word is stimuli. 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 But for grade 8, they have given the word sense. So we will use the word sense. Okay. When you look at the sense, touching a hot object. Okay. Early morning, your mother is giving a tea. Early morning, your mother is giving a tea. You're sleepily, you're coming and touching the hot object. What will happen? Immediately, you will take the hand away. Immediately, you will take the hand away. Yeah. So, what is the sense organ here? What is the sense organ here? The skin. Very good. Okay. Okay. Okay, it is the skin. And what is the effector here? Okay, now I have unmute that option. I have stopped it because if everyone speaks, it will be a problem. So I will itself tell the answer. But when I'm asking a question at home, you tell the answer loudly. Like that only you have to study. Okay. What is the effector in this situation? It is your hand muscles. It is your hand muscles. Okay. Okay. Next one, tasting something very sour. Sour means puli. In Sinhala, we'll say ambul. Okay, now this you can do if you have small kids at home, 1 year, 2 year, those kind of kids. Okay, you take a lime, dehi or desika, and cut it and keep in that small child's tongue. What will happen? The face will become like something, no? We call it scrunching face and making weird facial expression. They will make the face like something because it's so much puli, so much ambul, so much sour. So here in this situation, what is the sense organ? It's the tongue. And what's the effector? The face muscles. Okay, so that's why I am telling you one by one. What is the sense organ? What is the effector? What is the sensory organ? What is the effector? What is the receptor? What is the effector? Okay, smelling something very, very delicious and tasty. Now, when your mother is cooking, sometimes now you all are hungry. Mother is cooking in the kitchen. That smell is coming. Fried chicken smell. Or else now, let's say you're going closer to KFC. All of you all know KFC, right? KFC, McDonald's. Nicely all are going and eating. No. Now, when you're going closer to KFC, that fried, crispy chicken smell is coming. Automatically in your mouth, what will happen? Your spit will come. No, your saliva will come. So here your sense organ or your receptor is the nose. It's the nose. Okay. And your reaction or your effector reaction is saliva is coming. The effector organ is your salivary gland. Okay, salivary gland. Why I am telling all this repeatedly again and again? Because you have to understand reaction is shown by the effector. Sometimes the effector can be a muscle or else the effector can be a gland. Okay, memorize. Now these things not like babas, not like grade 5 and 6. Okay, here. Where is that? Here. Can you see this? The muscles and the glands are the effectors. The eye, ear, nose, tongue and skin are the receptors. They receive the message and the effectors show the reaction. Very, very important. Okay, today night we have a today night I will send these notes, PDF notes. Today we have another seminar. After that I have some other classes. At night I will send the notes. So if you want, you can take a printout or you can see and write it again. Okay, don't worry. Okay, with all these pictures I will send. Okay, then another one example we will go. Hearing something loud and irritating. Okay, sometimes especially girls, when it is raining, when there is a thunder, what will happen? They will quickly close their ears. So in this situation, the sensory organ, it's the ear, and closing the ears is the reaction. So your hands are coming and closing the ears. So your hand muscles are only working. So reaction is shown by the muscles. And the final one, you're seeing something very, very really scary or horrible. Okay, something, you're seeing an accident. Some people are dying in the accident. Okay, then what will happen? Or else your very, very close relative or your friend, due to corona or whatever, they are passing away. When you see that there are dead bodies there, what will happen? Automatically you will cry, no? You all might have experienced that when your mama, your grandfather, grandmother, or uncle, auntie, when they passed away, when you see their dead body, you will cry automatically. You can't control. So you're seeing something, and you're in the eyes, there are some tear glands. That glands are sending the tears. So here the sense organ is the eye, and the reaction is your tears are coming out. So who's sending the tears? The tear gland. So always effector will be either muscle or a gland. I hope it's completely clear. I want you all to study science by understanding science. Most of the students these days, they are just memorizing and studying. No use memorizing and studying. You will forget everything. Okay, always understand and study. Understand and study. Don't memorize and study, because quickly you will forget. But if you understand something, now today you do all these things and see, you touch a hot object, you take the hand away. You keep a sour lime in your tongue and see your face expressions. Okay, like that you have to do certain things. Science is the very interesting subject if you practically do it and study. Okay, no problem. Hurry. Then your eyes are coordinating with your muscles. Your ears are coordinating. So all this coordination is happening in two ways. Okay, two ways. The nerve and the hormones are very, very important for coordination. Okay, nerves and hormones. So coordinating and controlling the various functions of our body by the nervous system is known as nervous coordination. And the coordination of the body organs by hormones is known as endocrine coordination. Just remember the word endocrine coordination. We will study that in the future grades. Okay, in grade 9, grade 10, you will study completely what is hormones, how the hormones are helping your body to do some functions. All that you will study separately. For now, you only need the name. You only need the name. But today we will be learning about nervous coordination. Okay. Okay. Then this is a real brain and the nerves. So whenever we are talking about nervous coordination, we have to talk about the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves related to it. Hope you all can see those things clearly. Okay, and this is a brain. Okay, no problem. Anyways, I will show a real video of a brain which I am cutting, so don't worry. Okay, so if you take the nervous system, there are two parts. If you take the nervous system, there are two parts. One is the central nervous system located in the center part of your body, and peripheral. What is this peripheral? In the corners. I will draw and show, then you will understand. In the central nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord is there. In the peripheral nervous system, there are nerves. The nerves which are coming from the brain, they are known as cranial nerves. And the nerves which are coming from the spinal cord is known as the spinal nerves. I will draw everything and show, so don't worry. So here the picture is there of the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. So if you look at this, the brain and the spinal cord, it's in the center part of the body, no? Therefore, it is the central nervous system. And now see these nerves coming from the corners. All those are known as the peripheral nervous system. This side, left side, and right side. Both together, it is the peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. Say it again. Central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system in the center part. In your body, you try to see. In your head, the brain is there, and that spinal cord. And in your hand, in your legs, all those things, what is there? Peripheral nervous system. Hope you can understand. Okay, finally I will draw the picture and I will show you how these are. Again, a summary. Central nervous system. Okay, now we'll talk about the anyways, I will first show and go, then only you will understand. One minute. I think you will be able to see the board now. Okay, there are two screens. You can use any screen and you can see. Now this is our old lessons. Okay, then most of y'all today only y'all are seeing me, no? Okay, I am only your science sir. Most of y'all know me. Some new students are there. So if you take a human body, now if you take my body, okay, if you take my body, this is the central nervous system. Okay, and my hands from here, the spinal nerves, the cranial nerves are going. So if I am drawing that in the board, the center part, it's the central nervous system, CNS. Can you all see it? CNS, central nervous system, is the brain. And from the brain, the tail-like thing is coming. That is the spinal cord. That is the spinal cord. So this and this are the central nervous system. From this central nervous system, some nerves are coming. In the brain also some nerves are there, going to your ears, going to your eyes. This side also going to your left ear, left eye, like that. The nerves are there. Here also some nerves are there, going to your hand, okay, going to your stomach, going to your intestine, going to your legs, like that nerves are there. So whatever I have drawn from blue color, it is the peripheral nervous system. So in the left side also you have peripheral nervous system, right side also you have. In the center, it is central nervous system. I hope it's clear. And in the central nervous system, you have two parts. One is the brain and the other one is the spinal cord. Brain and the spinal cord. So when you look at the peripheral nervous system, the nerves which are coming from the brain and the spinal cord, they are also, you can do two categories. If the nerves are coming from the brain, top part, it is known as the cranial nerves. Cranial nerves. You have 12 pairs of cranial nerves. 12 pairs. That means both sides of 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. In your brain, there are totally 24 nerves, main nerves. That means 12 pairs. Understood? Right side and in the left side. Then when you look at the nerves which are coming from the spinal cord, it is known as the spinal nerves. Very simple. Spinal cord, spinal nerves. From the brain, cranial nerves. Okay, cranial nerves. From the spinal cord, you have 31 pairs. That means 62 nerves. Right side 31, left side 31. Therefore, we are calling it 31 pairs of spinal nerves. Okay, so I don't know, in some schools they are confusing and teaching, but this is the real exact thing. Because in our campus, we are cutting the dead bodies. Okay, we are cutting because I'm a medical student. If you want to become a doctor, first they will give you dead bodies to cut and see. Okay, that is known as anatomy. That's a very nice subject. So when we cut the human body, and I have seen the nerves. Okay, so because of that only I can explain very, very clearly. Understood? Good. Then for now I will off the video and we will go to our presentation. Central nervous system, CNS. I have given a short form. CNS is central nervous system. It is the most important part of the whole nervous system. Okay. It controls and coordinates all the bodily activities and function. You're seeing, you're hearing, you're smelling, you're tasting, you're feeling, you're reading, you're studying, you're memorizing, everything because of this central nervous system. Central nervous system is composed of two parts, brain and spinal cord. Both these are very, very, very delicate. Delicate means soft. Therefore, extra protection should be given. Brain is also soft. Spinal cord is also soft. Okay, brain is also soft. Spinal cord is also soft. Therefore, they need protection. So, God has created a helmet in our head. What is that helmet? Yes, the skull. The brain is protected by the skull, and the spinal cord is protected by the spinal column. That is our backbone. When you touch behind, you can see like small bones are there, no? That is the backbone. Another name for backbone is spinal column or vertebral column. In your grade 8 syllabus, they have given the word spinal column. In grade 10 and 11, they will give you another name, vertebral column. No problem. For now, you remember spinal cord is covered by the spinal column. Brain is covered by the skull. Okay, I will show the picture. So first picture is PO, the brain and the spinal cord. These two are very, very soft. If you press it, it's like sponge. Okay, I don't know whether you all have touched a real brain, but I have touched it. When you touch it, it is very, very soft. If you keep in the hand, and if you press it, it will get squashed like jelly. You all have eaten jelly, no? Like jelly, the brain. Okay, a little bit rougher than jelly, but very, very soft. So to protect that, you have the skull and the spinal column. Skull and the spinal column. Some students until now, they think their backbone is the spinal cord. No, no, no. Backbone is the spinal column. Inside that spinal column, white color like a thread, like a nool, like a line. There is a white color thing. That is only the real spinal cord. I hope you can now clearly understand. Okay. Brain, and connected to that, we have the spinal cord. Protecting the brain, we have the skull, and protecting the spinal cord, we have the spinal column, vertebral column, or in a common words, we are calling it backbone. Backbone. So can you see our spinal cord is inside the backbone? Can you see inside the backbone? Inside this only, it's there. Okay, brain. Here the skull, they have removed the skull. So what is the use of this? The skull and the spinal column, they are very hard. They create a hard physical barrier for injury, because if someone gets accident, most of the time we are getting accident. No, we are falling from the trees. We are falling when running in school. We are falling. So who's protecting our brain? Okay, this spinal cord, spinal column and the skull. They are protecting the brain and the spinal cord. I hope this is clear, crystal clear, no? Everyone can understand very, very simply. Okay. And also, God has kept another protection. Not only, not only the skull and the vertebral column, in between the skull and the brain, another 3 layers are there. 3 layers. These layers are collectively known as meninges. Brain and spinal cord are also covered by meninges. Meninges. Okay. In grade 10 and 11, you will learn what are the meninges. Dura matter, arachnoid matter, pia matter, like that. Many things are there. But now remember, like a cushion between the skull and the brain, another 3 layers are there. Those are known as meninges. Those are known as meninges. Inside this meninges, okay, nice thing is there. It is filled with some liquid. Okay, then only your brain will be some more protected, and it will be nourished. This liquid's name is known as cerebrospinal fluid. Okay, you all repeat again and again, new words. Cerebrospinal fluid, cerebrospinal fluid, cerebrospinal fluid. Like that you repeat again and again. So this liquid, this fluid only prevents the brain from many functions. I will show the function. Okay, so remember, can you see this blue color thing? In between the brain and the skull, there are meninges, and inside that meninges, there are this blue color fluid. Can you see everywhere this blue color? that is the cerebrospinal fluid. Okay, so inside your brain there is water cover up above the brain, and inside middle part also it's there, cerebrospinal fluid. What is this cerebrospinal fluid doing? It is supporting the brain and the spinal cord. It absorbs shock. So because if you go and knock an accident, sometimes your brain and the skull, both of them will knock. Okay, inside your skull, brain is there, no? That brain part will knock to the skull. Skull is rough, no? And internal damage can happen. Therefore, in between both, there is like a cushion. This liquid is acting like a cushion. Okay, if someone hit you directly, or if someone hit you with a cushion, there will be a difference, no? If you keep a cushion and if someone hits you, you won't feel the pain. So like that, cushioning the brain, there is this liquid. So it absorbs the shock. And also it protects the brain against infection. For example, sometimes like coronavirus, there are many viruses and many bacteria. If these bacteria and virus go into the brain, quickly this cerebrospinal fluid will kill them. Okay, cerebrospinal fluid will kill them. And also it provides nutrients. Now there are nutrients needed by the brain, no, for it to work. Like we are eating all the food, that food particles and all that nutrients should go to the brain, because brain is working 24 hours. It's working. It never stops. Even when you're sleeping, your brain is working. So for that, you need the nutrients. This cerebrospinal fluid is giving the nutrients. Can you understand? Okay, so that's about the central nervous system. I will send the notes later on. You can take a photocopy. You can take a print if you have printing facilities, or else you can write it again. So this is a real brain, picture of a real brain. I will show a video also, which I am cutting. Okay, human brain is made up of more than 100 billions of nerve cells. 100 billions nerve cells. Okay, so that means brain is made out of what cell? Brain nerve cell. Okay, nerve cell. Brain is about 1/50th of the body weight. 1/50th of the body weight. So if you are 50 kilos, your brain will be around 1 kilo. But fat people have big brain. So do you think that they can do more work? No, not like that. It depends on your brain capacity. That is different. And brain weight and size is different. Okay, so don't confuse. Don't think if you become fat, you can become intelligent. No. The more you study, the more you do work, the more you do sports, your brain will develop. Okay, brain is protected by the skull, we know that, and also surrounded by 3 linings called meninges. So in the school, if they ask you, exam, if they ask, what are the layers which protect the brain, you can say the meninges and the skull. Those are 2 methods to protect your brain. Main parts of the brain in our syllabus, we have 3: cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla oblongata. Cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla oblongata. You should know the locations. Okay, one by one I will show. This is the cerebrum. The main part, the big part, it is the cerebrum. Can you all understand all these? Okay, the screen can be seen. I don't know, some students, they have having a problem with their devices. Cerebrum, when you look at the cerebrum, okay, it controls the higher functions like thoughts, intelligence, memory. Now you are thinking, no? Our brain is like that you are thinking. So everything, where is the thinking happening? Now if I tell you 1 + 1, how much? Automatically you will tell 2. 2 + 2, you will tell 4. So who's thinking and giving the answer? Your brain, your intelligence. Now you all are doing the exam, same paper everyone are doing. But some students are scoring 75, some students are scoring 60, some students are scoring less than 50, some students are only 20, 30. That is because different people have different intelligence, their brain power. Okay, the students who are studying well, they have developed it. Okay, no one says everyone, other students are weak and the studying students are intelligent. The studying students, what they have done, they have developed their brains. So even the weak students, they can develop. Now, especially during this corona period, you can stay at home, you can do a lot of calculation, you can memorize a lot of things, you can read a lot of books, and you can improve. Okay, you can improve your memory and your intelligence. No problem. Everyone can come first in class. If you try, you can. And also our cerebrum, it's the part which is recognizing all the senses. You're seeing. Actually, is your eye seeing or your brain seeing? The real answer is your brain. Your eyes is seeing, but the message goes to the brain, and then only you understand. Your vision, your taste, your smell, everything, it is detected by the cerebrum. So cerebrum is very important. Controls the movement of the muscles, okay, with the intent to perform specific action, controlling voluntary action. For example, now you want to walk and go. You're thinking and walking, no? You want to walk and go, you're standing up and walking and going. So those are known as voluntary action. You're doing it. I want to come to online class. You put the password, you put the Zoom link, everything, and you came. So those are voluntary action. Your eyes is blinking. Is that voluntary? You can control, but automatically it will blink. Your heart is working. Is that voluntary? No. Your digestive system is working. Is that voluntary? No. Those are known as involuntary. Can you understand the difference between voluntary and involuntary? So all the voluntary action, whatever you want to control, is controlled by your cerebrum. Okay, cerebrum. So memorize these functions. If you read 2 or 3 times, automatically you will be able to understand it, and it will be there in your mind. Okay. So I will give a small test now to check your memory. Okay, not to check your, this is the temporary storage of your images in your mind. Now in the screen you can see a picture. There is a plus sign, no, in the center. You look at that plus sign for 10 seconds until I count to 10. 1. Look at that only, that plus point only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now look at your roof and blink your eyes. Look at your roof and blink the eyes. Yeah, now tell me what happened.
The face can be
The
face can be seen.
face.
See Mona Lisa.
Face is clean.
Can you see? So now initially you were looking at the picture. Okay. After you take the eyes away, that picture is still stored in your brain. That's why when you're blinking the eyes, that picture is coming to your mind. Can you see? That is the power of the human brain. Okay, human brain is the most powerfulest tool in the world, because that human brain only made the computer, the human brain only made the phones, laptops, satellite, the vehicles, the cars, the plane, the jet, the aeroplane. So the most powerful thing in the world is the human brain. So if you think, you can do and achieve a lot of things. You can achieve a lot of things. Okay, so we'll go. We don't have much time. So I have a lot of tricks like this to show you all. But today it's a 1.5 hour seminar. No? Okay, so we will quickly finish it. Do you like the seminar? Is it interesting?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So interest.
Okay, very good. Okay, we'll do some more. Okay. Cerebellum. Okay, cerebellum, can you see? It's a small one at the bottom part. So what's this cerebellum doing? Cerebellum, okay, it regulates and coordination of the body balance. Now, sometimes if you rotate a small child, if you go out and rotate fastly, what will happen? For a few minutes, your head will be, you can't have that balance, no? Okay, because your cerebellum and some other parts also they are that after rotating, they are a little bit upset. What is happening like that? They are also confused. So you lose your balance. The people who drink alcohol, have you all seen in the road? They go this side, that side. They don't have balance. When they try to climb the stairs, they fall down. because alcohol affects your brain. That's why they say don't drink alcohol. Alcohol is injurious to the health. Okay, so it affects the cerebellum. So because of that, the body balance is affected. Some people, after falling down, they lose their balance because their cerebellum is damaged. Okay, so cerebellum, regulation and coordination of the body balance. And finally, the medulla oblongata. Mara funny name, no? Medulla oblongata. Okay, this medulla oblongata is this green color part here, closer to cerebellum. Okay, this is the cerebrum, this part is the cerebellum, and this is the medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata, it controls most of the non-voluntary. I told you first, voluntary and non-voluntary. Your heart is beating. Can you stop your heartbeat for 1 minute? You will die. You can't stop breathing. Now you can breathe. Like that, you can breathe in, breathe out. But when you are listening to so much of 1 hour lectures, did you concentrate? Automatically you are breathing, breathe outing, no? Breathing in and breathing out. That is a non-voluntary function controlled by your medulla oblongata. So remember, cerebellum controls the voluntary action. Medulla oblongata controls the non-voluntary function. And cerebellum controls your body balance. If you know this much, you can score the marks. Normally, in all the grade 8 papers, they ask, write 1 function of cerebrum, write 1 function of cerebellum, and write 1 function of medulla oblongata. Okay. So have you all seen a real brain? You might have seen, no? Okay, then I will show the video of that. Okay, if you all are scared, don't watch. It's not a big scary thing. Okay, I have all the videos. I have kept. Okay, in our campus, we have cut dead bodies, but I am not showing you any dead bodies. This one I have taken from an animal. Okay, from a place we are slaughtering the animal. I have taken the video and I will show it to you. If you all are scared of these things, don't watch, but don't need to get scared. Okay, these are all very, very interesting things. Science means so much of interesting things. Okay, it's loading. We will see it. Okay, so can you see the cerebrum, the main part? And now I have cut the cerebrum. Can you see inside these holes are there? In these holes also, cerebrospinal fluid is there. So millions and millions of nerve cells join together to form this brain. Can you see? Again, I will show, listen, see carefully. And now what am I showing? This is the cerebellum part, the bottom part. Cerebrum part, cerebellum part. Okay, this is inside the cerebrum. Okay, don't get scared. If you are becoming a doctor, you have to do all this. Okay, so in grade 9 and all, we will study. Can you see these 2 parts are there? Okay, one is called the right hemisphere. The other one is called the left hemisphere. Some people's right side is working more. Some people's left side is working more. There's a method to check that also. Okay, I will do that in our future classes if we get time. Okay, so now okay, no? You all have seen. Someone is saying, many students are saying, so all the other brain and the heart, okay? You might get scared, others might get scared, but I will show in our future classes, we will show. Now you can see this is the brain. And from the brain, a line is coming. That is the spinal cord. Okay, that is the spinal cord. Okay, from the brain like a tail, big part, it's coming down. That is the spinal cord. Okay. Now we'll go to the spinal cord. So from the brain, the spinal cord is coming. Above the spinal cord, the vertebral column or the spinal column is there. Okay, so that is only protecting the spinal cord. Okay, now the spinal cord, it relays messages from the brain to different parts of the body. Now you want to touch something, so you're taking the hand and going. So who's sending the message? Who's controlling the hand? The brain, and from the brain the message is coming to the spinal cord. From the spinal cord, one nerve is bringing it. So spinal cord is like a highway. In that highway only all the messages are coming for your hands and for your legs mainly. Understood? Okay, at last I will show the heart. Okay, some students, they want to see it. At last I will show, not now, because we have to complete this. I think you all can stay no for another 15 minutes, no problem, no? Okay, I will show some more interesting things, don't worry. Okay, now, so we have studied about the central nervous system, the brain, the spinal cord, the main parts of the brain, and the functions of the spinal cord. And then now we are going to peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system means the things which are arising from the brain and the spinal cord, nothing else, nothing special. Some students, they can't understand this. Don't worry. Look at this, the drawing. This is the main brain, and this is the spinal cord. Whatever branches which are coming from the spinal cord, can you see? If you count, you can see 31 pairs are there. Those things are the peripheral nervous system. In the brain also it is there, but in the brain it is very, very small, so you can't see it in the picture. But in the hands and the legs, it's very long, therefore you can see it. So that is the peripheral nervous system. How many times in the school they are telling you about the peripheral nervous system? Some students can't understand. That's why I put a real picture and I showed you. Okay, just tell me how many of you all like to become doctors. Just raise the hand. Wow, more than around 150 doctors are there in our class. Very good. Very good. Okay. When you become a doctor, when you go to the medical college, Colombo University or Peradeniya University, or sometimes if you want to go abroad, okay, you will be able to see each and every part of the human body, the brain. They will cut and show. You can cut it. It's very, very interesting. Okay. So I will motivate you because I am in that doctor field now. So I like to motivate and I want you all to become, okay, I'm not saying the other things are bad. No, you can become engineers, you can become pilots, you can become accountants, lawyers, businessmen, politician, anything. Okay, but the doctor field is different because never ever will a accountant cut a dead body and see. Okay, they won't do operations, but doctor only has the opportunity to cut another person's body and see it, to check it, to treat the people. Okay, so it's very, very nice. Anyways, we will go to the next one. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Okay, most of the students are saying, sir, motivate us, we want to go to medical college, like that. Very good, you all go. I will tell some tips and tricks, how to study well for your O levels, A levels, how to target and become doctor. I will help you all. Okay, don't worry. Okay, all the nerves that lie outside the spinal cord and the brain are known as the peripheral nervous system. Now we know that, very simple. The nerves that lead directly from the brain or come out directly from the brain are known as spinal nerves. And how many pairs are there? I told you 12 pairs are there. 12 pairs of cranial nerves are there. Likewise, the nerves which arise from the spinal cord. Okay, spinal cord is like a highway. From the highway, small roads are going. You have 31 pairs. Left side 31, right side 31. Okay, good. Then the function of the peripheral nervous system, it's transmitting impulses from receptor to the central nervous system. Now, can you remember receptor? The sensory organs. First, I told you 5 receptors are there. All 5 sensory organs. and the message is going to the brain, and again from the brain, the message is coming to the effector. Okay, now tell me, what are the two possible effectors?
Muscle and glands. Sir, sir,
Yes, very good, very good. Muscles and glands, those can be the effector. According to the situation, it will change. Okay, according to the situation, it will change. Okay, so these are the nerve cells and the impulse. Oh, what is this word impulse? New word, no? I will tell you. An electrical signal that travels along the nerves is called an impulse. Now, for example, in your house, the current wires, current is traveling, no? Like that in our body, we have nerves. In that nerves, what is traveling? The impulses are traveling. I will show a video for the impulse, so you will be able to understand this. Can you see? The impulses are going in our brain, in our this one. All these impulses are going like a current, very fast than the current also. Okay, then there is an activity in the book. Okay, there is an activity in the book. You all do that activity. Now they are saying to do with your friends. Now you don't have any friends. No, you're not going to school. Because of that, you can try this with your mother and father. You have to keep a ruler and you have to drop a ruler and tell the other person to catch it. You can see different people will catch in different ways. You do and see. Okay, in the book, this experiment is there. Read it and try to do and see. I will tell you the result. The dropping of the ruler is observed from the eyes of the other person. Okay, and slowly, quickly he will catch. The message is transmitted to his brain and then it is returned to the effector, the muscles of the hand. Here you are using the right hand and quickly he will catch the ruler. The right hand will respond and catch the ruler. So what is the different people? What is the observation from this experiment? Different people will catch at different times. Some people, when they are catching, the ruler already fell down. If you do that with your grandparents, it will happen like that. If you do with your father and mother, sometimes in the middle they will quickly catch. If you do with your brothers, quickly they will catch. Because the young people, the brain and the powers are very quick. No, old people, it is very slow. So from this, we can understand the speed of response differs from one person to another person. Why? Because the transmission speed of impulses differ from one person to other person. That's really true. In our body, the impulse, the current, like the current is traveling inside our body, also some currents are traveling. Different people, the traveling speeds are different. So the ones who are, the impulse is traveling very fast, they are very active. They will jump, they will run. You have seen, no, some people, we say dada bada case, quickly they will do things. So those people, the impulses are running fast and faster. Some people, they do everything slowly. Okay, so for them, what is happening? The impulses are traveling slowly. Okay, I hope you understood those things, no? Okay, so normally I ask a question from the students. Have you been affected by the lockdown, by quarantine, okay, by this coronavirus, online learning? Students are fed up. So now what to do? That is the main thing, no? We know that the full world, full Sri Lanka, especially Sri Lanka, our education system is full upset. So what to do? Okay, I will tell you one thing. Always put a plan to study. And have a proper teacher for each subject. Okay, you should have a proper teacher. If you have good teachers in school, then very good. Some schools, they don't have proper teachers because of corona. Some teachers have left because of the strike. Some teachers are not doing the classes. Then you should have at least one tuition teacher, proper teacher to teach each subject, especially for maths, science, those kind of subjects. You should have a very experienced, good teacher. And nowadays, the teacher should know to do online classes. That is the most important thing, no? Because if your teacher is very good, but he or she don't know to do online classes, then the class will be very boring, no? Okay, so nowadays we call it smart learning. You also should adapt. The teacher should also adapt. So if you do these things properly, you put a proper plan for your studies, you have proper teachers for each subject, and you have to do dedication and use the smart methods to learn. Okay, this online learning, free classes, YouTube videos. I have a YouTube channel. I will show that also. In that and all the study materials are there. You can do a lot of things. Okay, so what is the great thing about Corona is you can work hard in silence and let success be your noise. That means you can work hard in silence, study hard in silence. No one knows, no, you're studying. But when your results come, when you do the exam, you will get the best results. So you can do that change while in Corona. I have seen my grade 9, 10, 11 students, they have drastically changed during this Corona. Some students have become very weak. The good studying students have become very weak. Some very weak students have now become very good. When I ask them, what did you do? They have put a proper plan and they are attending my classes properly and they are studying secretly without others knowing. So if you want to become first, you study well. This Corona is a very good opportunity because see, because of Corona only, you have got introduced to me, no? Or else I am teaching only in Colombo. You don't know me. But now the full Sri Lankan students can come to me because of this online learning method. Okay, so there are some methods to prevent brain damage. Okay, I will send the notes. Today we don't have time to explain because some students are having some other classes. No problem. In our future classes, I will explain everything. When, especially, final thing I will tell you, when carrying something, you should not bend your backbone and carry. You have to bend your full body down and then carry the heavy object. And also, especially when sitting in the computer or when sitting, you should not sit like the second method. You have to sit relaxedly, comfortably. Your legs should be on a, can you see the legs? These postures are very important to protect your spinal cord. Okay, and proper rest for your backbone. So do these things, then you will not get any injury for your spinal cord or backbone. Okay, if any spinal cord injury happens, especially due to accident or something, what should you do? You should not carry the person from the hand and make him sit, nothing like that. If you know that someone's backbone is injured, that means spinal cord will get injured, no? You have to keep him in a tray or call the ambulance quickly or keep him in a wooden plank and you have to carry him like that to the hospital. You should not go to lift him, pull him from the legs, pull him from the hand. It will become some more damage and he will never ever be able to walk or sit hereafter. So we should not do like that. If there is accident and if a person's backbone or back is injured, you have to make him lie on a flat wooden surface and carry him. Or else if you call the ambulance, they will bring a tray for that, like a trolley, and in that there is a tray. They will keep the person and they will carry in that and go. Or else if you try to take that person, bend him into two and put in a tree wheel and try to take and go, his backbone will break into pieces and hereafter he won't be able to walk. Okay, so you have to be very careful with that. Okay, students, so we are coming to the end part of today's session. So I would like to know, did you understand today's lesson clearly than the other lessons? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Because normally I am a student now, so I know how the students will study. So that's why I make these presentations very interesting. I know in some schools they are just putting notes. I don't put like that. I put pictures. I want the students to understand real science. Okay, I want the students to understand real science, or else you can just memorize everything and forget. Okay, in grade 7 you have studied so much. Now you can't remember anything, no, in grade 7. Why? Because you just memorized. But whatever things you studied by understanding, by doing some observation, those things will still be there in your mind. Okay, so many students are asking, so how to join your classes, all that. Now I will give the details. So this is the most important part. You can now we have a plan. Okay, we have been doing classes from January onwards. Okay, now we have September, October, November. Our September plan for grade 8, we will cover unit 10 and unit 11. In October, we will cover unit 12, unit 13, and November we will cover unit 14 and 15, and your full syllabus is completed in November. And December, I will be having our third term exam, and we will start grade 9 lessons in December itself. I won't wait until January. In December itself, we will be able to start our grade 9 lessons. Grade 9 lessons are more and more interesting. So we will start that quickly. Okay, so I wanted to have this free seminar to help the students and to make them understand what real science is. Science is not hard, science is not boring. It's the most interesting and the most beautiful subject. Okay, so that's why I wanted to give a real taste of science. So now onwards, if you like to continue our theory classes, we have normal paid theory classes. If you like to come to that, you can come to that. Or else if you're already going to a teacher for your tuition classes, no problem. Take science as a very interesting subject and learn very well. Okay, for most of the students, this will be the first class which they are coming to me, so they can understand my teaching methods. If you like, you can come to our classes, and these are our past achievements. I have been doing classes in many places, and throughout Colombo we have been getting 100% good results, and most of the term test top results are from our students. So we have that courage. Our students have taken good marks like that. So if you want to come to our class without any fear, you can come. So currently our physical classes we are doing at Dehiwala and Maradana and Kolannava, but online classes we are doing now continuously full Sri Lanka. Okay, we have been conducting seminars all over Sri Lanka, especially in Mavanalla, in Panadura. Normally I visit some schools, and because I think most of you all know, I'm a Unani medical undergraduate from the University of Colombo. Okay, so in our campus we are cutting the dead bodies every day, we are dissecting the organs, we are doing treatment for people. So this science is a part of my life. Many students ask, sir, why are you now, you're a doctor, no sir, why are you teaching the students science? Because science is my passion. Okay, I like teaching. So that's why I always motivate the students. If you want to go to medical college, you can learn a lot of things from me and understand a lot of things and make your future career also in that pathway. Okay, because I am from the Colombo University, we do a lot of experiments and a lot of things like that. Practically, I know science and I can teach you in a way very simply and a way the students understand. Okay, so from today's session, I think you understood about my teaching methods. Normally we do for grade 9, grade 10, grade 11. Recently in June and July, we did some seminars. More than 2,000 students came. Okay, for grade 9, around 300, you can see the number of participants, around 300, for grade 10, around 800, and for grade 11, around 600, and for the paper seminar, around 550 students came. So totally around 2,000 students benefited. So those students, they requested to do this grade 6, 7, 8 seminar for their brothers and sisters. So that's why we did this special seminar. And in YouTube, this is our YouTube channel, we have more than 1,600 subscribers. Okay, we have put especially grade 9, 10, 11 videos. In future, I will put grade 6, 7, 8 videos also, because I am also really busy, no time at all. Whenever I get time, I will do some free seminars and some videos for our students as a help for them. Okay, so we have more than 2,000 students base, our past students, our future students, our current students, and our online students, our YouTube friends, all those more than 2,000 we have. So without any fear, without any hesitation, you can come to our online classes, which are held for grade 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, until your O level. I have a plan. Okay, so next week in our theory class, okay, in our theory class, we will be doing about human skin. We will be talking about the human skin, and then we'll go to the new unit. So if any students who want to join our theory classes, every Saturday it will happen from morning 8 to 9:30, 1.5 hour, pure, real, interesting science. And the fees is very cheap. It's just 800 monthly. Online classes, 800. Your every Saturday we are having our classes. So the ones who want to join our theory classes, ones who are really wanting to go for science class but still they didn't find a proper science teacher, you can join our classes. And interestingly, until your O level, we can continue online or physical. We will continue online until your O levels also. Okay, so the ones who want to get the admission for our classes, for our theory classes, for our normal paid classes, it's just 800 monthly. I think everyone can afford it, no? If someone is having, now some students, their parents are passed away, the mother is passed away or father is passed away, those kind of students, you can inform me. We will give some special discounts for orphans and the students who are not having parents. Okay, that's as a help from our institute, we will be doing it. Okay, so from the institute, they informed us that for the first 50 new registration, we are giving free admission. Normally, the institute is charging 500 admission fees, but after the seminar, the first 50 students who are registering to our classes, we are giving them free admission, only monthly fees. Okay, so the ones who want to join, okay, the ones who don't know, was until now they were finding for science class and they didn't get a proper science class. Now they can contact this number. They can send a message, WhatsApp message to this number asking for the admission form. We will send all the details. So I hope it's clear for you about our classes and you have learned a lot from today's session. So now don't worry. Okay, we have some free groups also. In that free groups, we will be sending all the free seminars and all those things. Once you join to our permanent classes, our theory classes, after paying, we will join you to our official paid group. In that only all the normal lessons, normal theory lessons will be, the links will be sent in that. Free seminars, once in 2 months or once in 3 months, we will be having some free seminars, online exams. Okay, and we will give some free notes also. Okay, so that is the free part. And if you want to come to the paid one, yeah, and especially don't leave from the free groups, because a lot of information related to your studies will be shared. Whatever I get, some short notes on all those things, we will share it in the groups. Okay, so I hope all of you all understood today's session and you all are clear about it. So don't worry, wherever you are, in whatever situations you're there, and don't worry, in online learning from anywhere, anytime you can learn. Okay, so you can contact this number to get the admission, and in the free group I will send today's note. Today night I will send the notes, so you can take a printout or photocopy and you can do the needful. I hope you understood today's